Hi everyone, so in this video here we're going to focus on the upper body and work through our exercise working targeting those shoulders, biceps, triceps and a little bit of upper back area. Again, we just try and do as much as we can. If you need a rest anytime in the video, take a rest and you come back in through the sequence. We'll start off with the warm-up phase, so we're just going to start off with that neck. So again, with a nice deep breath in, as you breathe out, just going to tilt your right ear towards the left shoulder and then bring that neck back up to the center again. And we're just going to work through that there. Right ear towards the right shoulder, back up again to the top. So just get stretching out that left side as you gently bring that right ear towards the right shoulder, and then just bringing your neck back up that starting position. We're going two more on this side. Right ear to that right shoulder, back up to the start. Right ear to that right shoulder, coming back up. Neck nice and relaxed, nice and tall. We're going to go to the other side, so just going to gently tilt your neck and bring that left ear now towards that left shoulder to that stretch on the right side, back up. And just keep going through that sequence, that left ear to that left shoulder, coming back up, left ear to that left shoulder, coming back up, and go two more on this side, left ear to that left shoulder, back up, left ear to that left shoulder. Bring that neck back up. We're just going to rotate the neck now. It's going to again stay in with that neck muscle area. And we're just going to try and look to the right side as far as you can. So you're just going to go look to your right, just turn your neck to the right as far as you can, and then bring that neck back to that starting position. And then as we do so, we're going to go to the left then, moving that leg, looking towards that left side as best we can, bring ourselves back into that center, and moving back to that right side, looking as far as we can, just rotate that neck for that stretch. Back to that center, rotate that to that left side, coming across for that left stretch, back to the center. We're doing one more each side, turning our face towards the right as far as we can, back to our center, and then to that left then, as far as we can, back to that center point. From here then we're just going to go up and down, so again we're just going to look up towards the ceiling as far as we can, get that stretch, the front of the neck. From there then, just looking down towards the ground, stretching the back of the neck, looking up towards that roof again, for that stretch, coming back down, looking down towards the ground, just tilting the head forward, for the stretch in the back, lifting that head, that chin up towards the roof for that back and front of the neck stretch. One more time each side, looking down, and coming back up towards that roof. And then just bring ourselves back to that center point. Good. So we're going to warm up the shoulders. We're going to look at small circles now with the shoulders, any direction we want. Just try and create circles with your shoulders, just to warm up those shoulder muscles. Forward or reverse direction, just a few rolls, just to get the blood pumping around that shoulder area. That's 3, 2, and 1. And again, we're just going to get the blood pumping to the arms. This one here, we're going to just lift the arms to the sides. Your arms come to the side, hands to the side of the body. You're going to lift them up to the side then to shoulder height to make a T shape with your arms, and then let them go back down towards the ground. So arms to the side, you're lifting up to the side, make a T shape with the arms, and then back down. We'll do 3 more through this one, up to that side, coming back down, up to that side, coming back down. Last one here, up to that side, and coming back down. Good. Keeping the arms to the side, just going to make focus on our biceps. So usually create a wee fist with your hands. So clench the hands a wee bit with a fist if we can, or you can just relax them. And then you're going to bend the elbow, bringing the fist towards your shoulder, and then relax them back down. So my arms are still on the side of my body. Bend the elbow, bringing my wrist or my fist up to my shoulders, and then back down. My upper part of the arm is nice and long, nice and secure. I'm just moving my fists towards my shoulders, and let them go back down towards the ground. Just getting the blood flow into the front of the arms as you bring the fist up. Bring them back down. We'll do 2 more here. Lift them up. Coming back down. Last one here. Coming up. Coming back down. And let the body recover. Good. So from here now, we're going to go into our main phase. The arms are going to be, the hands are going to be on the thighs here. We're going to keep the arms out long, nice and straight. So we stretch those arms out on the fat thighs or on the knees. And then from there, we're just lift them up to our shoulder height to the front of the body and let them go back down. So we're looking at the shoulder lift here. So we're lifting the hands up towards our shoulder height and back down. Keeping the arms nice and straight as we can as we lift to that shoulder height. Back down then on the knees with the hands. from the shoulder height, back down. So we're just working through the front of the shoulder here as you lift the arms up and let them rest as they come back down. Lift them up, let them rest as they come back down. We'll do 3 more through this. Lift them up the shoulder height, come back down, lift them up the shoulder height, and back down. Last one through this one. Lift them up the shoulder height, and back down, and recover. Good. Cover a few seconds. We're doing that movement. We're going to move into our wrists for the next one. So our arms again are going to come up off our thighs slightly. So when we're ready, we're bringing the arms up off our thighs, just about halfway this time. And then we're going to focus on your hands then. So our hands, fingers are out nice and straight. What we're going to do then is point the fingers down towards the ground and let them go back to the center. Point them down towards the ground, back to the center. Point them down towards the ground. Get that stretch around the wrist joint. Back to the center, point them down towards the ground, for that stretch, release them, let them recover, point them down towards the ground for that stretch, on that release, we'll do 3 more here, point them down towards the ground, and release, point them down towards the ground, and release, last one here, so point them down towards the ground, and as we release, let the arms fall back down on the thighs, on the legs, let the shoulder muscles recover again. We're going to go into our side raise again. This time we're going to try and bend the arms. So again, we're going to bring the arms either side of the body. We're going to bend your elbows, so bring the wrists, the fists up a wee bit, just bend the arms roughly 90 degrees here. What we're going to do then is keep the arm nice and solid as we lift those elbows out to the side. So this time we're going to make our elbows coming up the shoulder height into a T shape and back down. So the hands are in front of the body, elbows are lifted to the side to a T shape and back down. Your arm is at 90 degrees bent, and then you're just moving the elbows up to the side and back down. What we're doing here is getting into the middle part of the shoulder as we lift up and down. Elbows up towards the shoulder height, coming back down to recover. Elbows up towards that shoulder height, coming back down to recover. Nice and as tall as you can as you do so, just lifting to that shoulder height, and we're back down to recover. Hands don't move, we're just moving the elbows up and down. Up the shoulder height and back down. We'll do 2 more on this one. Lift into that shoulder height, back down to recovery. Last one here, lift into that shoulder height, back down to recover. And again, the hands can rest back on the thighs to fix the pressure off the shoulders. Let the shoulders recover for a few seconds on that one. So bring yourselves back into your biceps. We're going to go to the one that we did in the normal. So again, when you're ready, the hands are going to fall by the side. Again, we're just gently clenching our fists together if we can, make them fist, but if you can't, that's okay. Keep the hands nice and relaxed. I mean, all we're doing then is just bringing the fist towards the shoulders, bend the elbows again up, squeeze at the top, and then bring them back down. So this one here, the upper part of your arm doesn't move, we're just bending the elbows, trying to bring those fists towards the shoulder area, and then back down again. Again, we're just going to isolate the biceps, the top front of that arm. We're just flowing through that motion there. Biceps towards the shoulder, coming back down to recovery. Biceps towards that shoulder, coming back down to recovery. Isolate those bicep heads as we go into this exercise. Lift, feel that tension. Back down to recovery. Lift, feel that tension. Coming back down. Do 3 more here if we can. Lift for that squeeze. Coming back down. Lift for that squeeze. Back down and lift for that squeeze, back down, and again, hands can relax back on the thighs, back on the legs, look at pressure off the biceps and again off the arms as well if you feel it. So next we're going to go back into our shoulders. We're going to go into shoulder raise. For this one, we'll lift the hands off the thighs and come in either side of the ears. So again, the arms are bent to 90 degrees, your hands roughly in line with the ears. And what we're going to do is just reach them up towards the roof and a press. Stretch out your arms and then bring them back down. So again, if you can imagine, you're pushing your hands up towards the roof and then you're pulling back down with the elbows. Arms will go up towards the roof, hands lead the way, and as they go down, the elbows lead the way. To bring the hands back in line with the shoulders. So we press up over the head, stretch the arms out over the head, and just bring the arms back down. Hands going up towards the roof for this one, and then elbows coming down towards the ground until the hand reaches the side of the ear again. So we're pressing through the shoulder and through the triceps for this one. I'm just going to work through that press, up over the head, and back down again. We'll do 4 more here, pressing up over the head, coming back down, up over the head, coming back down, 2 more on the shoulders, hands going up over the head, over towards the roof, elbows in the way, pulling down. Last one is the arm up over the head, and coming back down, and again, hands relax back on the thighs, with the shoulder muscles recover for a few seconds. Let them relax. So next one we're going to do is tricep exercise. So we're targeting the back of the arm. We'll focus on one arm at a time here. So we're going to start off with that right arm. What we're going to do is bring that right arm straight over the head again, and again, make a wee fist if we can with our hand. If not, it's nice and relaxed. What we're doing then is keeping the upper part of your arm nice and stable. We're bringing the hand towards your head, and then as you stretch out your arm again up straight, squeezing the back of that arm. So just moving the hand and the wrist and the lower part of the arm here as it comes towards your head, and then extends away. So it's going on that arm extension here. Arm starts off nice and long. Bend the elbows, you bring your hand towards your head, and again stretch out your arm, and that's the movement there. As you stretch out the arm, you squeeze that back to the arm. Start nice and long, we're going to go for 7 on the side. When you're ready now, bend the arm down, press away and squeeze. Bring that arm down towards the head again, press away and squeeze. You stretch that arm out. Hand comes towards the head, hand stretches out straight. Hand comes towards the head, hand stretches out straight. Hand comes towards the head, stretches out straight. 2 more here, towards the head, stretch out straight, towards the head, and stretch out straight, and just back down and relax the right arm, relax the right shoulder, and the right tricep on that side. Same movement, we're going to go to that left side. So when you're ready, bring that left arm up. Again, we're moving the hand here, so we're going to bring that hand towards the head. When you're ready, stretch it out straight, squeeze it back with the arm, coming down towards the head, stretch out straight down that left side. So again, upper arm doesn't move, we just bend the elbow, hand towards the head, and then stretching that hand over the head. Hand out towards the head, and stretch it out. Good, 3 more here. Hand towards that head, stretch that arm out. Hand towards that head, stretch that out. Hand towards that head, stretch that out. Last one here, hand towards that head, stretch that out. And again, from there, we're going to relax. That left arm back on the ground, relax the shoulders back on the ground or on the thighs. So staying with the arms, we're going to go into our shoulder circles next. So arms are going to come out into that T shape either side, and we'll do little controlled circles then with the hands, and then the rest of the arm will follow suit. So if you're ready, the hands are coming by the side, nice and long. Bring the arms up to the side, lengthen the shoulders. Again, stretch them out if you can, or you can bend the elbow, make it a little easier. From there, we'll just do little controlled circles with the hands, and from there, the rest of the arm will follow suit. And we'll get into that shoulder joint again. So little controlled circles, any way we want. Do little controlled circles. We can't do a circle, you can do up and down, little pulses. We're just working through this higher shoulder, the side of those shoulders as we control our circle. Control for a few more seconds. Last 3, 2, and 1. And again, bring them back down. Hands back on the thighs, shoulders relaxed. Let them recover. We stay with that there sort of movement there. We're going to go into a frontal raise again. So hands again from the thighs. We're going to stretch out nice and straight to the knees. And again, this time we're going to lift those hands up their shoulder height. And what we're doing now is this little up and down with the hands. Little pulses here, so just moving the hands, small movements up and down. Little pulses up and down. And again, the rest of the arms are going to follow suit. And so you pulse out those front shoulders. Up and down with the hands. Little pulses up and down. Try to keep going as much as we can. Feel the burn in the shoulder area. Just work, we're working those frontal shoulder muscles. Last 3, 2, 1. And again, let them relax. Back down, cover. And the shoulder muscles recover again for a few seconds. Let that body recover. So we'll give the shoulders a wee break here. We'll go back into our biceps. We'll do one more through the frontal raise. The curls. Hands again, when you're ready, we're going to by the side, and again, we're going to gently make a clench our fists if we can. Upper arm is nice and locked, and again, we're going to bend the elbows, so again, bringing the hands toward the shoulder, squeeze, and then let the hands fall back down by the side. So as the hands come up to the shoulder, squeeze, the bicep squeeze, come back down. Hands towards the shoulder, we squeeze, and then we just relax back down. So again, we're just working the front of the top arm here in the shoulder area. So we lift, that squeeze, and we come back down to recover. We lift for that squeeze, come back down to recover. We'll do 3 more here. We lift for that squeeze, back down to recover, lifting and squeezing if we can, back down to recover. Last one here as we lift, squeeze, and back down. Again, hands can return to the thighs, let them relax, the arms, shoulders relax, and the biceps relax. Next phase, we're going to go into our back muscles. Okay, so we're just trying to target the upper back with this one here. Hands can stay on the thigh. What we're trying to do is move from your shoulder here and squeeze your shoulder blades together. So in this one here, slightly lean forward if I can. But imagine you have a pen between your shoulder blades. And what we're doing as we bring our shoulder blades together, we're trying to squeeze the pen as tight as we can, and then just relax and release. So this one here, if you can focus, just pushing your elbows back the way, it will help squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then bring those shoulders back to the front. So shoulders are coming behind the body and squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then just nice and relaxed. So we're focusing on that movement there, in for the squeeze, back out to relax, slightly leaning forward, we'll get more into that back muscles if we can. If not, we can stay nice and tall. Just focus on pulling those elbows back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and relax out of that one. We're going to squeeze to intensify the muscle, and relax and recover. Pulling those shoulders back and squeezing, and relax and recover. Pulling it back for the squeeze, relax and recover. 3 more here. Pulling it back for the squeeze, relax and recover. Pulling it back for the squeeze, relax and recover. 1 more here. Pulling it back for that squeeze, and relax and recover the shoulders. Sitting up nice and tall again. Coming back, staying with this sort of area here, what we're going to do now with the shoulder is sort of bring them towards the roof. So you're looking for sort of shoulder shrug here as you try and lift your shoulder up towards the roof, hold for that squeeze, and then back down to the next one. So we're focusing on the shoulder still, trying to push them up towards the roof for this one here. So we're ready now, we're going to lift the shoulders up, and their shoulder shrug, squeeze at the top, and then relax and back down. We're working through the shoulders, but through the traps here with this one here. You lift the shoulders up, squeeze, come back down. Lift the shoulders up, squeeze at the top, come back down. Lift the shoulders up, squeeze at the top, come back down. Lift the shoulders up, squeeze at the top, come back down. 3 more here. Lift them up for that squeeze, come back down. Lift them up for that squeeze, come back down. Last one here, lift them up for that squeeze, come back down. And again, just nice and relaxed on the shoulders, on the body. Great job, everyone. So we're just going to stretch out those muscles just to finish yourselves off. So start off with the biceps and the chest. Just bring the hands back by the side. What you're doing here is just gently pulling the arms back as far as you can, as keeping them as straight as you can. You'll feel a stretch across the chest and across the bicep area. I'm just going to hold that stretch for a couple of seconds as the hands are coming behind the body as far as we can. Gently hold it for 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Come for the shoulders now. So this one here, we're going to take the left shoulder and just going to bring it up the shoulder, height the hand, and just going to bring it across the body. And as you pull gently across, you're going to stretch that left side. If you can take the right hand and bring it in a little bit further to deepen that stretch, but just to the stretch point. That's 3, 2, 1. Let that left side recover. Going over the right side now. Right arm is coming up in front of the body. Hand then across, then you get a stretch across that right side. Again, that left hand can come in to bring that arm a little bit closer to get a deeper stretch in that shoulder area. That's 3, 2, and 1. Let them relax. Stay with the shoulders, just do the little circles again, just to stretch them out big as you can with the shoulder circles, to stretch the shoulder. It'll get into the upper back as well if we just control those large circles as best we can, just to stretch out those muscles. 3, 2, and 1. And again, just let the shoulders relax, let the arms relax. And well done, that is our session done.